Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So once we have this, and this is obviously this is gonna be on Final Cut Pro, but once you have your sequence, and I got mine right here, and I'll show you guys right here. Let's fly the drone. And as you can see, it's not color graded, there's nothing done to it. So what we're gonna do is basically start with how I color grade, how I make this look a little different. And as you can see, this image right here looks really dull and flat, whereas these look a little bit better but still a little flat, just because I know these are coming from the DSLR and these are from the GoPro. Now back, let's see, where is it? Right here. This one right here, I am not sure if I'll be able to use. So we're gonna try and determine whether I can use that or not. Here's the first thing, this is what I do. I grab an adjustment layer. I'm gonna try to find the link of where I got this adjustment layer. Okay, I'm gonna have this link in the description below on this adjustment layer, and you can. This is what I use to color grade and everything. So, let's go back here. I'm gonna grab. So I go to adjustments, so grab that adjustment layer, and put it on top of the clips that I'm gonna be color grading. And I know it starts right there, so I'm gonna drag this out until right about there, which is where my sequence is gonna end. Okay, once I have my adjustment layer, what I want to do is I'm gonna click the adjustment layer, not the clip, the adjustment layer, and I'm gonna divide this into different sections. Also, I like to open up my, let's see, Control 7, my scopes. So Command 7 on your keyboard, click View. I like to see both of my scopes. I like the Luma scope and the vector scope. Go to the color, my coloring tool, in this case my color wheels. I'm gonna grab the shadow. What are you doing? I'm gonna grab the shadow and bring that down to right about. And actually, yeah, I'm gonna grab it right there. I'm gonna grab my midtones and bring those down. And I actually like that. Okay. Okay, cool. And you're gonna do that throughout the whole every clip. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna grab these two, and they're basically the same. So we're gonna grab this, bring down. Let's see. And you can add LUTs. Actually, let me show you what it does with the LUT. So what we're gonna do is remove that layer here, move this over. We're gonna go here to MLUT. It's a plugin that you can get, and here's what we're gonna do. So you go to your adjustment layer, click this film icon, MLUT library, and I've already got a few LUTs here so that I'm gonna use. What is this one? And you can adjust the intensity on these. I actually like this one a lot. Let's see what else. Oh, let's go to my favorites. Let's see what's there. Nope. I like this one a lot, actually. So we're gonna keep that and bring the intensity down just a little bit. Let's go to 70% on that. And if you can see right here, this is where it doesn't look right. So I like the look, I don't like the way it's exposed. So what we're gonna do is get our blade tool, cut that here, cut that here, go and start with the first clip. So what I see, if you look at the scopes here, you see the exposure's not right. So what we're gonna do is bring down our shadows, bring down our midtones, bring up the highlights just a little bit, drop, I don't want to drop that all the way, so go to the next clip, see this one looks too dark, so what we're gonna do is get the blade tool and single this one out too. Let's see, how does this one look? This one looks good, that one looks good, that one looks too bright, so we're gonna, you know, get the blade tool as well on that one. And actually, let's just divide all of them. Right there, right there, right there, right there, and right there, right there. Okay, so now that we have these two, okay, we're gonna go to this one, and it's too dark. Gonna up. Actually, we're gonna up the midtones, bring down the shadows just a little bit, and I'm gonna say that's as far as we're gonna go with that. This one too, we're gonna just a tad right there, right over here on this clip. Actually, it looks fine. Let me just bring these midtones up a little bit more. I would say right about there. Go to this shot. This shot needs to get dark, like way dark. We're gonna leave it there. And obviously you can do a lot of tweaking with this stuff. So this needs to come down. This needs to go here. And here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab another one, another adjustment layer. And what I'm gonna do here is up the saturation on this a little bit. Not too much. Just gonna up the saturation here a lot actually. Then bring down some of that saturation here on the midtones. Perfect. And I don't like this shot, but we're gonna leave it for now and I'll show you guys. Okay, so now we're onto the other clips. Yeah, so here we did all the adjustments, all the corrections, put a look that we wanted. That's about it. The last thing I do is this. I grab an adjustment layer. Okay, I put it over my sequence. So we're gonna grab this, put it over. Okay, now this is important. This is what's gonna give you that cinematic look. What you're gonna do is go up to the video. You're gonna have this adjustment layer selected, and then where it says transform, scale Y is basically shrinking top to bottom. Now look what happens if we do 80. You get a really shrunken image, right? And we don't want that. We want it to look natural. So the sweet spot that I found was anywhere from 90 to 95. I like to keep it at 90. And here's what happens. You don't lose this part of the image, because a lot of people will tell you, hey, here, let's unclick that. Hey, just go to your effects, all video and audio, click on that, and then type in letterhead or letterbox, sorry. So letterbox, and throw that into the adjustment layer. Here's what happens. Okay, border size, boom, right? Sure, you could do that and that's cool, but you're losing this. And if we go ahead and transform this, we get some of that image back. See? So that's the full image there. It starts from here, so we're not losing anything. We're just compressing it down from top to bottom, or shrinking it down, so then we can start adding our border size and then just add a little bit more. I like to keep this at 4, aspect ratio 1.85 to 1, and then border size at 4, just so it looks nice. It doesn't look overdone. I think people will tell you to do the 235/1, and it just looks stupid, obviously with the border size like that, but like that. I don't like that. I like to keep it at 185/1 and then switch this border size to 4, and that's the look that I like personally. You don't have to do it this way, but it gives you a very nice cinematic look. So if we look at, and I think I'm gonna do this adjustment layer side by side. Oh, sorry, this sequence side by side, graded and then ungraded. So that's it, guys. That's basically it. And so here is the, and I'm not, okay, so here's that. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna show you guys the adjustment layer on, you know, without any grading, without anything done to it, and then I'm gonna show you with a side-by-side comparison of what it looks like. So that's it, guys. I hope you like this tutorial. I hope you like this video, and go out there and make some awesome cinematic films, you know, sequences and stuff like that. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So if you haven't already, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.